In this AuraDigital.tv video we analyze jury finds SBF guilty on all charges, sentencing set for March 2024. SBF will likely serve 25 years, former DOJ prosecutor says.
After a month-long trial in New York, Sam Bankman-Fried, the former head of cryptocurrency exchange FTX, has faced a significant fall from grace. Once heralded as the king of crypto, he was found guilty of fraud and money laundering charges, following less than 5 hours of jury deliberation. This verdict marks a dramatic turn of events for the 31-year-old billionaire, whose cryptocurrency exchange, FTX, was once valued at an impressive $32 billion. The downfall began when FTX declared bankruptcy in November of the previous year, with $8 billion in customer funds missing. The charges against Bankman-Fried were serious, including allegations of lying to investors and lenders and misappropriating billions of dollars. In total, he faced 7 counts of fraud and money laundering. Throughout the trial, Bankman-Fried maintained his innocence, asserting that he had acted in good faith and that the mistakes he made were unintentional. However, the jury reached a verdict that found him guilty, and his sentencing is scheduled for March 28 next year. If the maximum prison terms associated with each charge were imposed, he could face a sentence of up to 110 years, though such an outcome is unlikely. Despite his claims of good intentions, the prosecution argued that Bankman-Fried, through his crypto trading firm Alameda Research, had used FTX customer deposits for purposes other than safeguarding. He redirected the funds to repay Alameda lenders, acquire property, make investments, and contribute to political campaigns. This conduct resulted in the collapse of FTX. Adding to the complexity of the case, 3 of Bankman-Fried's associates, including his ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, pleaded guilty to related charges and provided testimony against him to potentially reduce their sentences.
So a lot of my books start accidentally, and this was no exception. September of 2021, I had a call from a friend and former book subject, the main character of Flash Boys, asking me if I would meet with this person who he was about to do a business deal with. The person was Sam Bankman-Fried. I'd never heard of him. He said he was about to swap shares in his company for shares in Sam Bankman-Fried's company, FTX, which I'd never heard of. And he said, it's such an odd situation for me because it's a big deal. This company, FTX, is the fastest growing financial business I've ever seen. Everybody in our inner circle is sort of on board, but it's very hard for us to get a read on who he is.
In Going Infinite, a renowned journalist, Michael Lewis, becomes captivated by the enigmatic Sam Bankman-Fried, a brilliant but eccentric cryptocurrency billionaire. As their friendship deepens, Lewis finds himself entangled in a web of grandiose ambition, youthful arrogance, and financial turmoil. With Bankman-Fried facing allegations of fraud and money laundering, Lewis must confront the question of whether his subject was a naive visionary or a cunning con artist. Michael Lewis, an esteemed journalist, receives an introduction to Sam Bankman-Fried, a cryptocurrency prodigy poised to change the world. Sam Bankman-Fried, with his eccentricities on full display, navigates the high-stakes world of cryptocurrency. We glimpse into Sam's unusual childhood, marked by unconventional parents and an absence of traditional celebrations. Sam Bankman-Fried's strange habits and management style are on display. Sam Bankman-Fried stands trial for fraud and money laundering. Crypto enthusiasts rally behind Sam Bankman-Fried's vision of a better financial system. Sam Bankman-Fried's extravagant spending and disregard for others are exposed. FTX faces bankruptcy, and the truth behind its dealings comes to light. The central question of Going Infinite is about naivete. Was Sam Bankman-Fried a knowing huckster, or was he a dewy-eyed innocent circled by sharks? 1,000 tiny tragedies, a college fund vanished, retirement savings gone, are left unmourned. Once you accept the limitations of Lewis's approach, however, you are free to enjoy its pleasures. Michael Lewis deserves huge credit for capturing him in all his infinite weirdness. Sam Bankman-Fried was a Seth Rogen character who fell into a tulip field circa 1634.
I realized I had an ambition for the book. I saw it as a kind of letter to the jury. I mean, there's going to be this trial, and the lawyers are going to tell two stories. And so there's a story war going on in the courtroom, and I think neither one of those stories is as good as the story I have.
To become a celebrity, one of the richest people on the planet, and certainly one of the youngest. He was on the cover of Fortune this year, being compared to Warren Buffett. 30-year-old billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried, better known as SBF. His meteoric rise as crypto's golden boy captivated the world. But as we will see, fame can be fleeting. In less than 2 years, a small office park in the Bahamas became home to one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. FTX, built by traders for traders, attracted over 5 million users and $10 to $15 billion of daily trading volume. From NFL superstar Tom Brady to comedian Larry David, celebrities endorsed FTX as the safest and easiest way to buy and sell crypto. FTX's success was propped up by a cryptocurrency called FTT, which was not widely distributed. Sam's secretive crypto hedge fund, Alameda Research, had billions of dollars in assets tied to FTT. And Alameda was using customer funds to secure loans from third-party lenders. In November 2022, the first cracks appeared when a CoinDesk article exposed the entanglement between FTX and Alameda. FTX's biggest investor, Binance, decided to liquidate its FTT holdings, triggering a run on the exchange. Customers were panicking, trying to withdraw their funds, but withdrawals were frozen.
I'd never lost that much money in that amount of time before.
This was probably one of the most scariest times, like, ever.
I am definitely pissed at SBF. This was an entrepreneur who could have done really great things.
The trial began with the selection of jurors, but not without challenges. Conflicts of interest and financial losses in cryptocurrencies made it challenging to find impartial jurors. Prosecutors made it clear that no plea deal had been offered to Sam Bankman-Fried. The prosecution accused SBF of securities fraud and wire fraud, alleging that he misappropriated billions of dollars from FTX customers' assets and concealed the scheme from investors. The defense portrayed SBF as an inexperienced businessman who made unfortunate decisions but had no intention to commit fraud. The trial featured key witnesses, including former FTX employee Adam Udidia and Mark Juilliard, a former FTX client. Juilliard testified about his trust in FTX due to celebrity endorsements, unaware of the exchange's use of customer funds for trading with Alameda Research. Gary Wang, a co-founder of Alameda Research and FTX, revealed how Alameda enjoyed special privileges, such as a $65 billion line of credit, which allowed them to withdraw more than they had on hand. Wang testified about questionable loans and financial decisions. Caroline Ellison, the CEO of Alameda Research and SBF's ex-girlfriend, admitted to fraud and money laundering orchestrated with SBF. She testified about falsified balance sheets and the close relationship between FTX and Alameda. Ellison also revealed SBF's scheme to obtain funding from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, shedding light on the desperate financial situation at Alameda. The trial explored the impact of the Terra Luna ecosystem's collapse, which contributed to BlockFi's bankruptcy. Alameda, where SBF was deeply involved, was significantly affected by this collapse as well. BlockFi's CEO, Zach Prince, blamed FTX and Alameda for his company's downfall, revealing that BlockFi suffered a $1 billion loss due to its involvement with them. Day 9 of the trial of Sam Bankman-Fried, former chief developer Nishad Singh's explosive revelations. Singh disclosed that SBF's public image was built using $1.3 billion in client funds. Tariq Mourad, an FTX account holder, believed in SBF's legitimacy due to media appearances and social media posts. Singh, facing potential 75 years in jail, cooperated with the government, shedding light on SBF's excessive spending. SBF spent heavily on celebrity endorsements, real estate, and investments. Singh exposed a complex political donation scheme involving FTX executives. Defense sought a trial postponement for SBF's medication needs, but the judge maintained the daily hearing schedule. Day 9 revealed shocking insights into SBF's world of high spending and questionable practices. At Oro Digital TV, we provide a platform to have a balanced debate on the issues that are most important to all of us in the world of digital assets.